This is my Marvel-themed home gym. You got Magneto, Nightcrawler, She-Hulk, Mystique, Gambit, and we got Doom is the latest guy. Love him.
NASA, space, aliens, gravity.
Look, let me ask you a question.
Please.
What color is a crow?
Black.
You think it's black, right?
Mm.
You think it's black.
Hey guys, welcome back to another CzieReacts, where we watch the fun, weird, crazy, and interesting and question everything. Real or fake, you decide. Let me know. Leave it in the comments below because I will meet you there after the video. I do have my co-host with me today, actually both of them. Pookie is right over here. Remy, they just want some time today, so they're being little cuddle bugs. And the video is for entertainment purposes only. I figured, hey, why not? Let's start this one with a premiere. So hopefully you are around to join me. If not, and you watch it later, I will still meet you in the comments. I always do. I hope you guys enjoy it. So let's get into it. Oh, real quick, I interrupt this broadcast for a service announcement. Sorry, you guys, I forgot to do the member shoutouts. For Roxy Timberwolf, 80 After Dark has his own channel, also celebrated a year on the channel recently. Go check him out. He is great. We have Cara, Chalet, Simon, Jessica Carter, Wheaton, Becca, Nova True Seeker, and Rick, who both just rejoined. So thank you to the members. Huge appreciation to you guys, and overall to everybody on the channel. The support is amazing, really being supportive there, and I appreciate it. Okay, we are going to get into it now.
So, who else was today years old when they found out that churches can purchase
SA insurance?
What?
Yeah, y'all. Let that sit for a second. Churches can purchase SA insurance.
So a creator named Jazz just said that she found out that churches purchase SA insurance. And I was like, what? So I went to Google. Church mutual insurance.
What?
What? Let's see what issues they cover. Personal injury offenses may be covered even if the offense is not accidental. Are you serious?
Now listen.
And the sad part is, a lot of these options are directed towards churches.
And you guys want to know who's leading the charge in these court cases? Over here, y'all.
5 B's. 5 B's.
You want to know why they stay so rich, right? Those insurance are towards the churches. They protect the churches. So,
Oh
5 B's over here, y'all.
But yeah, these are the places that you want to take
The children too, right? That's what they
Tell you, right? Bring the children to Jesus, right?
This is exactly the same reason why.
They whitewash Jesus. You don't think
He's part of it too, right? For him to get in this position right now. You don't think he's part of it?
But this is all for strictly
for entertainment purposes only, y'all?
But hey, you ain't beating 5 B's, y'all.
And I guess the only way to do it
It's to get SA insurance.
What?
This is where we are. This is where we live. This is normal. This is normal
The shift is here, y'all. Let's get it.
to just have SA insurance readily available.
Peace in.
Oh wow, my mind is like literally all over the place for this one. Is it like a protect your own? Do they have lawyers on retainer for this? I've always been in and out of churches my entire life and never knew this. Wouldn't have thought, like, you have insurance. Be ready for it. Like, it's not something that would be shocking to happen. I don't know. I'm actually disturbed and bothered and cannot grab a thought from my mind to focus on with this one right now. I am actually just, yeah, wow. Let me know. Leave it in the comments. We can discuss it there. I'm just, yeah. Yeah, no, that one's.
Look, let me ask you a question.
Please.
What color is a crow?
Black.
You think it's black, right?
Mm.
You think it's black. What if I told you a crow is not actually black?
I'm feeling I was in like a Mandela effect experiment.
Okay, so I'm going to show you what I mean. Okay, this is the actual color of a crow. You see it? Can you see the shared screen?
Yeah.
So
Is it that rainbowy kind of color?
yes, it is, because you haven't seen it at that frequency. That's my point, right?
What?
You just actually haven't seen it. So everyone thinks crows are black. They're not actually black, okay? They're just rainbow iridescence, and snakes do the same thing than black snakes. So what we perceive as something dark and ominous and ugly and bad is actually a whole nother spectrum of color that we haven't yet perceived. Birds, when they look at other black birds like this, they know that they're multicolored because their eyes are resonating at the frequency of this iridescence color. Follow what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's crazy.
So, you know, in alchemy, we use the crow as the negredo, which represents the darkness of finding your shadow. And so you can apply this analogy to your shadow as well. We think our shadow is all the dark aspects of ourself that we've rejected, but maybe when we learn to accept it, it becomes a golden iridescence of light and experience, because we've turned our negative experiences of suffering into the gold of our soul evolution.
I love having my mind blown over stuff like this. Wow, crows are not black. Okay. Wow. Maybe I'm late to the game or alone on this one. Be honest. Did you know this? Drop it.
I'm your dad. I'm your son.
Okay.
Hey, Dan.
Bobby.
No, you have to.
Do it. Sorry, just do it like me.
I don't know. Wait. You don't have to have an Asian accent.
Okay, I don't know what.
The virus that's going around right now is so strange. The symptoms. I started off with a somewhat of like a sore throat, like that literally felt like I was like swallowing knives, and then that went away, and then I had like nasal drip and super stuffy nose, and like a lot of sinus pressure. Now that kind of went away, and now I have like my head is super, I have like a headache, no fever though, like the whole time no fever. I had super bad body aches like throughout my entire body, and it's not a flu, it's not COVID. What else? I think that's it. The body aches was really strange. Like for one day, every time I'd lift up something, like I felt like it was super painful because I had like no energy through my muscles. I've been taking so much medicine. What else? Oh, night sweats. It's awful, like genuinely awful. And of course it happens to me on Christmas Eve. Love that. So yeah, whatever you do, like actually wear a mask because this is terrible.
Wow, yeah, she's not lying. I had so many similar symptoms. Yes, my situation was a little bit different because I did test positive for COVID, which I think was later, like into the 2 weeks. So I think I just did my test like towards the end, but it is not fun. So if anybody falls ill, I just hope you have a medicine cabinet packed full of all the natural remedies or anything that you might need. Not medical advice at all, YouTube. It's not medical advice. It's just cold and flu season, and something is going around. So I hope that everybody stays safe and healthy. And I did I got a message. I gotta look it up. I got a message yesterday from Easy, who said your voice sounds like Meatwad from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Had no idea what he was talking about. I was actually in the truck coming home with my family when I saw that. So I'm replying to messages. I'm not driving. And I see that one. So I asked my family, who is Meatwad from the show? And they're like, why? And I said, well, somebody says I sound like Meatwad. And they kind of laugh. And I said, am I going to cry if I look this up? And maybe it is my natural voice that I sound like that. I'm thinking maybe because I'm still coming out of being sick. I looked it up. We dying laughing in the truck. I didn't take offense to it. I just couldn't stop laughing. I never heard of it. And apparently I sound like a meatball. So great. I don't know where that came from. I think I was just thinking of like my voice. My throat is still sore. So I'm thinking about how my voice sounds now. Thank you. Because now when I'm listening to the recordings, that's all I hear, that I do sound like Meatwad. So I know I said I don't trust your judgment of hearing and you need your ears checked, Easy, but yeah, you get a pass because I do not sound myself 100%. But yes, thank you for the laughs. And yeah, that was an entertaining ride home. However, my daughter said Meatwad sounded intelligent on the clip that we looked up, so there you go. I hope everybody enjoyed that. But for real, stay safe, you guys. There is something going around, and personal experience, it is awful.
This is my Marvel-themed home gym. You got Magneto, Nightcrawler, She-Hulk, Mystique, Gambit, and we got Doom is the latest guy, love him. Into the gym we go. So this is the garage gym, which is obviously entirely outfitted with the theme as well.
Holy cow.
All the machinery has been hand-selected. Obviously there's our names, Trick Vision Athletics. This is sort of a one-stop shop for everything you could ever need.
You
Custom
would feel
kettlebells,
like a superhero working out there.
Heading right on out here, we'll head outside into the circuit training area and cardio section. All right.
There's more.
So here we are in the back. Like I said, those are the cardio pieces of equipment, obviously wrapped and on brand. Got the wall breaker, there's Moon Knight, stereo. Here is your circuit training area. Rock climbing section. This is an endless rock wall. The back section of the gym is outfitted with an endless pool. So this actually has a motor that kicks on and you swim against. The controls are like literally right here for the coach. Coach sits right here. Swim Academy happens amongst the presence of the life-size guys. And I don't have to tell you who all of them are. And we got ice bath. We got jacuzzi. We got the Groot fountain. Hello, Rocket. Right from here is the recovery center. Got Spidey on the roof. Wolvie. Cyclops. Cyclops red light bed. Captain America ice bath. Sauna. Hyperbaric chamber. The float tank for sensory deprivation. Of course, you've got the Deadpool It Clown from Let's Float. This is what that looks like. It is just delightful. You can see we've got a massage bed, all the deep tissue tooling and everything you would need for that. And right through here, you got the podcast studio, which is equally as cool. You can tell it's got the same sort of theme going on. This is where our awesome, amazing guests get to come. There's where the operator sits. And yeah, that's my home gym.
Wow.
This is my Marvel-themed home gym. You got
Oh my gosh, that is the coolest gym I've ever seen. Like, you could pretend to be a superhero, that you're chasing a bad guy up the Stairmaster to keep you going, like for that extra little oomph. Also, it made me realize maybe I am a Marvel fan, but maybe I don't know as much about it as I would like to, because I know there's Batman and Iron Man and I like Thor and the Moon guy. I just recently started watching that show, Moon Knight, whatever. I like the show. It's good. And Deadpool. But I probably shouldn't claim to be a Marvel fan because half of those ones I did not know. But I do like the shows. I think they are great. That gym is amazing. And for diehard Marvel fans, I'm sure they, like, if I think that is the coolest gym ever, I'm sure that like diehard Marvel fans probably could really, really appreciate that. Yeah, that was so awesome.
What the hell? Are you alright, buddy?
Oh, Wallaby.
You want help? Oh,
wait, can we swim to begin with? Like, did he go for a swim and get carried by the car? Like, what? No barking.
You are in the wrong place
for this clip.
Kangaroo. He's probably the first ever surfing kangaroo.
Oh my goodness. Australians or people who know, I need to know why would it be in the water?
Oh. Alright. Okay, you're holding on.
Oh, you can.
Get him. Get all the way, little buddy. What the hell?
He was like out there. He was probably so tired.
Stomach alright? Oh, I see some cats. Oh, buddy. Yeah, it's so cold as fuck. He's so weak. Yeah.
Poor Wallaby's thanking her rescuer. Bit of a recovery. She was just lying down, just eyes open, but the sun's warmed her up and oddly, a little bubble. This is a message to all wallabies. Wallabies don't paddle. Bye, Kanga. Don't go paddling. Again. Live long. Heat up, eat some grass, drink some water, and you'll be good.
Have you seen the clean girl on TikTok? The one that cleans graves?
Yeah. I'm at the graveyard at night, cleaning this abandoned grave for free.
She goes up to everybody's grave, gives it a clean if it's dirty, right? There was one where a teddy bear was on it. Obviously, we know like if an inanimate object is somewhere and surrounded by spirits, the spirits would usually jump into the object,
teddy bear,
right?
yeah.
So she was like, okay, the teddy bear and all the toys around it are dirty. So she took the teddy bear home, cleaned it, and returned it, right?
Yeah.
And in one of the videos, she put the shovel in the ground, and you can see it went like this.
Ooh.
But she didn't see it because she was cleaning the grave. And then there was another one where there was a plant box, and the roses, it jumped out of the plant box. And after that video, she didn't clean no graves again.
I would have been scared because I brought it home, bro. I would have had to
she's crazy for that.
It's interesting. It's probably a child because it's a teddy bear, right?
Yes, exactly.
And you can imagine with the shovel, she's probably playing with the shovel.
Yeah. Have you seen the...
First off, what a beautiful soul that you go around doing that and at night for free, and people like wow, I love that. I love what she was doing because they said she stopped. Don't blame her for stopping. Maybe bring somebody with you because I get her intentions, but doing that alone at night, she has some kahoonies. I definitely know that I would not be able to do that. Yeah, that would be too scary for myself. But loved that she was doing that.
This is a pregnant bat, and these jokers have some of the most unique pregnancies in the mammal world. For example, some bats, they mate in the fall, where the females, they store the sperm all winter, delaying ovulation until the spring when food is more plentiful and conditions are safer for the pup. Some species take it a step further. They can slow or even pause their pregnancies if conditions turn unfavorable. In short, bat pregnancies run almost exclusively on energy-saving mode. The more you know.
Okay, I feel like the internet today is just like, hold my beer. I'm going to blow your mind because you can hold your pregnancy till it's convenient for you. Wow. Okay. 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 Sure. How did I not know this? Like, what is happening right now?
Quite tight, aren't they? So tight. Pull it then. God. What the fuck? Have you got a fake one?
You got a fake one?
Man, that is fucking funny.
That was so funny.
Nangis na kata ko nangis lagi. Nangis na.
Oh, where's my pillow? Where's my pillow?
Tadi nyaring suara kau.
Sorry, Remy.
Nangis na. Nangis na kata ko nangis lagi. Nangis.
Yeah, I'm running too. Did you hear that? Like, I didn't see anything, but I definitely heard it. Oh! Oh,
Jesus.
You dropped your Joey, baby.
Oh my god, you forgot your baby. Oh god.
Oh.
Oh no.
Can you keep it? Could you keep it?
What am I meant to do?
Keep it.
Oh shit.
I don't know. What do you do?
Jesus.
What do you do?
Oh my god, you
Will it
forgot
come
your
back?
baby. Oh god. Oh no.
It wants you to keep it.
What am I meant to do? Oh shit.
You have never seen an orb like this one because it has a message in it right there. This is a slowed down shot of the orb, but I'm going to show you some still images that show the digits that are in there very clearly. My dad is Chris Bledsoe. We filmed this at Wrightsville Beach during the State of the World Forum. This orb came out of the water and we watched it on the horizon for quite a while. He filmed this with his fancy camera. That's the original. This is an enhanced version. This is it reflected, and here's another enhanced version. The same orb at a different time. This is the year of alignment, everyone. Just like the lady told my dad in 2012, our world is going to come into a new knowledge, and it seems like the phenomenon is speaking to us in more clear ways than they ever have before. They let us film this so that you could see it. You have never seen an orb like this one because it has a message in it.
Well, remember 3i Atlas, which turned out to be a nothing burger at the end of the year? Well, guess what? They're actually hiding something from us. This is John Greenwald Jr., a UFO researcher who got in contact with the CIA to have them disclose information about 3i Atlas. Now, due to the Freedom of Information Act, the government's supposed to disclose to the public about what they're doing, their whereabouts on certain subjects, etc. And this is their response to John. And I quote, "We completed a thorough review of your request and determined that in accordance with Section 3.6a of Executive Order 13526, the CIA can neither confirm nor deny the existence or non-existence of records responsive to your requests." Now, it goes on to say that this information is now classified due to the CIA Act of 1947 and the National Security Act of 1949. So therefore, your request is denied. Okay, so at this point, we should all be very, very suspicious because not knowing what this thing is one thing, but now there may be infighting within the community about disclosure.
There are people that are controlling this information, and there does seem to be, even outside of the purview of, I think, sometimes our own secretaries who have the best intentions on declassifying this stuff, there is this internal intelligence battle on this.
Internal intelligence battle sounds very promising, doesn't it? And of course, it's always in the movies because there's a movie coming out this summer called Disclosure Day, so it really makes you wonder, are we gonna get our own Disclosure Day? Or maybe not because they're hiding it, who knows? Make sure you guys hit up my YouTube, The Maverick Approach, but let me know what you guys think about all this down below.
I feel like my head is on a swivel right now. Like, I don't even know what's what today. And with this, is it something? Is it not something? Why is this information, like any information can't be disclosed? Like, what is it, you guys? Is it, what is it? I'm not even, yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on with this thing. It does feel like a distraction, personally. Who knows? I am so jelly right now.
Oh, shit. What was that, buddy? That dude's coming after me there.
We have so much snow. I love it.
NASA, space, aliens, gravity. Let's talk about my second favorite topic. So I saw this yesterday and this morning, and I actually thought it was pretty interesting. It randomly came up on my For You page. So it says, on August 12th, 2026, so this coming August, the world will lose gravity for 7 seconds, NASA knows. They are preparing but won't let us know why. So according to the article that I read attached to that, it's saying that this is some project called Project Anchor that NASA has an $89 billion budget for. And the plan is to see if Earth can survive losing gravity. How they're going to do this, why they're going to do this, none of this the article talked about.
Doesn't make any sense.
You guys kind of know, if you've been following me for a minute, how I feel about NASA. We can just go ahead and reference the moonwalk on that one. Do I think they do some good things? For sure. Do I think they waste money? Absolutely. It's not really giving us any information, and now they're labeling it like the conspiracy theorists are talking about this. So my question to you guys, especially people that follow it a little more than I do we know what this is? Is it true? Is it gonna happen? Somebody explain it to me. Or is this just some more internet hype? But they're claiming it has something to do with that black hole or whatever that is. There's better terms that I don't know. And that's what's going to cause us to lose the gravity for 7 seconds. Doesn't seem like a long time, but think about a 7-second earthquake at a 9.0. What do we think about this? Conspiracy or something that NASA's probably really doing?
Lose gravity for 7 seconds. Okay. I don't personally believe that. Like, I'm not going with that story. However, if they needed a narrative or a story to go off of, that there was a big disaster going to happen, it's already in place where people are expecting something crazy to happen in August for 7 seconds. So I could follow that thought process, but I don't necessarily believe the story that NASA is giving out. What about you guys? I would love to hear your theories. Drop it in the comments.
Yeah, about that. Have you seen some of the newest headlines? Invisible hazard floating in the air. Like situation. No, I don't know anything about this, but that whole thing does have me thinking. If I was in my villain era and was gonna be an evil genius of sorts, while everybody was paying attention to conflicts they don't really understand, or arguing about issues that really have no resolve, I would focus on the one thing they're not paying attention to, and the one thing they only have a certain amount of control over, and that's their health. And I would start by creating some mutant bacteria. I would beef it up with enzymes from different funguses, that way most antibiotics would be useless against it. I'd make it so bad the critically ill and people on stuff like ventilators, half of those kinds of people wouldn't even stand a chance.
The World Health Organization has issued a warning saying that drug-resistant infections, often called superbugs, are spreading at an alarming rate. The WHO says 1 in 6 bacterial infections worldwide can no longer be treated with antibiotics, threatening decades of medical progress and putting millions of lives at risk. Joining
Superbug. Yeah, that sounds about right. But I'm not going to stop there. I'm going to do the same thing to a virus and start a super flu. Fever, sore throat, runny nose, vomiting. I'm gonna hit them where it hurts. And I'm gonna make sure this gets spread worldwide.
Doctors are preparing for a surge in flu cases this week after recent CDC data shows nearly 5 million cases across the country already. New York State is seeing its worst flu outbreak in more than 2 decades.
And how I'm gonna do that is the genius part. Nobody's gonna expect it. I'm gonna do it with microplastics, and not in a way anybody would suspect. I'm gonna spread it through the air. See, not only does bacteria like to grow on microplastics, but so do viruses. They hitchhike on the microplastic. Then I'll take a page out of the history playbook where they sprayed a bacteria in San Francisco Bay. Operation Sea Spray, they called it.
Dulles gave permission for Sidney Gottlieb to use a fireboat to spray germs into the fog in San Francisco Harbor. The point was to try to infect 800,000 people.
Sprayed it into the fog. That sounds just like the testing that was done in St. Louis.
Now to a News Nation exclusive investigation into a secret government experiment that was carried out in St. Louis. Residents tell us they still remember a mysterious fog. Children would run through it. Mothers would try and close their windows against it. For decades, they all had questions, and now we're seeking answers.
Oh, by the way, I'm just curious. Has it been foggy at anybody else's house lately? But anyway, Yep, once my evil plan's fulfilled, these microplastics will be in people's brains, their livers, and even their hearts. Then the real question is, what else can I add to these bacteria and viruses, since they're already in people's bodies anyway? Y'all stay safe.
It all does sound a bit too familiar. What do you guys think?
Future, check this out.
It looks like
It's a sensor.
spaceship.
Watch this. All right. Watch that. How cool is that? Lights come on. Lancia is back. This is the future of the brand. Look at this floating panel up here for the lights. Love that. And it's got rockets as lights. Look at these floating rear tail lights. So cool. This is reminiscent of the Stratos. That is super, super famous from Lancia. All right, here we go. Look at the interior. What? Start button. Watch up here. Screen comes down. This screen comes on. This is a touch panel. This is the energize mode. And look how it lights up all around the back. How freaking cool is this?
This is
right, let's drive it.
That looks so weird.
Welcome to the future. Check this out.
Every time I see one of these new vehicles, I totally feel like I'm seeing something from the Jetsons. Like, they look like spaceships for the ground. It's so crazy.
Do you guys remember that trend that went around in like 2021 where everyone was talking about Moldavite and how if you get a piece of Moldavite jewelry, it cleanses your life of all negativity and turns your life upside down and opens the doors for better things to come in your life? Well, I got this email from this self-proclaimed witch who also owns a crystal shop. And she said that Moldavite actually is not what it seems. It's not this quirky little crystal. It's actually a beacon. And the people who first started this trend were not healers. They were not spiritually awakened. They were hungry. Maybe Witch Talk can weigh in on this. But this woman said that she owns this crystal shop, right? And in 2021, like early 2022, every single influencer and people who were on TikTok were coming in her shop asking for Moldavite. And she said she used to wear it too until she started noticing this strange pattern with it and figured out what actually happened. Her crystal shop has a TikTok and I asked her if she wanted me to tag it, but she said no. Like, she does not want to get dragged because people are definitely going to disagree with her, especially people who bought into this. So she said just to call her Stevie because she likes Fleetwood Mac. So Stevie said when she started wearing Moldavite, it was because she knew of it as this crystal. It was a beacon to invite entities or spirits or whatever you want to call it to come into your life for a specific reason. For her, it was positivity and success. But when all these people started coming to her shop asking for Moldavite, hearing that it cleanses your life of negativity, that it aligns you with your true path, she was very confused because she was very clear that unless you set a specific intention with it, you're kind of just opening the door for whatever to come in. So she started looking up these videos and she said she noticed the same thing in all of them, which is that none of these people told you how Moldavite works. They just tell you that it works. She said Moldavite is not just a high vibrational stone. It's a signal flare. It's a glowing invitation for things that feed off of high vibrations. So when all of these people were coming in saying that their intention was to cleanse their life of negativity, they were just inviting negativity. I know this concept from like manifestation, right? Whatever you focus on grows. So when these people were saying, I want to cleanse my life of negativity, all these entities or things that are feeding off of them are hearing is negativity and they're coming in. Think of it like this. She said, think about when you're walking through a forest late at night and you're using a flashlight. She said, you can see everything, but what you don't realize is everything else in the forest can see you too. Moldavite is the flashlight. And she said she first noticed something was off when all these people who bought Moldavite started coming back in trying to return it. The same people were then asking her if she had anything for sleep paralysis, for strange figures showing up in their room, for seeing shadow figures. She said one girl complained of having pressure on her chest like somebody was pushing down on her while she was asleep. Another girl claimed that she heard things whispering in her ear at night. Somebody else said that they felt like they had lost entire days from their life, like they were just walking around in a haze and couldn't remember anything. And this pattern continued. She would refund the stone, take it back, and then try to figure out a way to help them. But she noticed something else about all these people that was similar, which is that they all had the same look. They were hollow, they were sunken in. Some had lost weight, but it didn't look like they had done it in a healthy way. The light was gone from their eyes. It looked like something had drained them. And a lot of them said things to her, even if they didn't explain other symptoms they had. They would just say, I feel different, but I can't explain it. She said that's because they were being harvested. Energy vampires are real and they look like us. They walk among us. And she said the scariest part is that the most advanced among them don't even need to touch you to feed. They just need you to shine. The more spiritually awakened somebody thought they were, Do you guys remember that trend that went around in like 2021 where
that is insane. I believe this one. I absolutely believe in energy harvesters. That I didn't know like this information behind the wow, I was about to say Moldavite, whatever. The stone or jewelry or crystals that she's talking about. Not too familiar with, but the concept and everything around it. I could absolutely see that happening. If you know more, drop it in the comments. I always love to learn a fun fact about that. That is insane. What do you guys think? Yeah, I would not be surprised at all if that was all true.
Okay, so my dad comes home and he's like, hey, grandma got you something. I was like, oh my god, what? He pulls this out of the bag and I'm like, that is super kind of cute and glamorous. Like, look at the buttons on it. It doesn't fit over my head. Like, okay, so cute. My dad goes, she got it from Home Goods. Home Goods doesn't sell clothes. It's a fucking tree skirt. Christmas tree. It is so cute though. She's like, oh, I saw this and immediately thought of Kira. So dead. She's so cute.
Oh my god.
Okay, but like, really not. Okay,
it could pass for
my dad comes
clothing.
Home and he's like,
I'm with her. I would have thought it was clothing. Did not guess that or would have even known that until that was said. That was too funny. All right, you guys, I am going to end it there. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, let me know. Thank you for joining me. If you were here for the premiere, I appreciate it. I always love the company and I always love being in the comments. You're such a cuddle bug. I will meet you guys in the comments and we can continue talking there. Do not forget to question everything. And until next time, stay safe.